Signature Texture Paste are available in transparent matte, opaque matte, metallic white, opaque crackle, transparent gloss, and we have a sampler 3-pack that has the opaque matte, transparent matte, and transparent gloss. And all of these pastes cleans up with soap and water when wet. Now I'm going to open these jars and swatch out the different pastes so you can see what they look like wet, and then I will show you them dry. So what I have here are some canvases that are painted black so that hopefully you'll be able to see them. So first I'm taking the transparent matte, and I have a palette knife here, and you can see what it looks like inside the jar. And when you're using a palette knife, you want to take the paste out with the back of the knife so that you can easily apply it to your project. So I'm just going to swatch a thin coat, and then also you can just leave a thicker coat so you get a little bit of texture. So this is when you're using this like in a mixed media project, this is different ways you can apply it. Okay, and then you can return any excess to the jar. And then let me bring this up a little bit closer so that you can see. And then for comparison, this is what it looks like when it's dry. You can see through to the black, but it still dries with like a matte finish. Okay, so for the next one, I'm going to show you the opaque matte. And this one is probably the most popular one that you use. It is a thick paste, and you apply it the same way, and it'll dry white. So I'm going to put a thin coat, just like so, and then we'll add our little texture coat. And then I'll bring it up closer so that you can see this. You can't see through it. And I'll show you the dried one. Right here. And you can see that it dries white. Almost like how you see it on the canvas there when it's wet. Let me just move these a little bit over. Okay. And then next we have our texture paste in metallic white. And this is how it looks in the jar. It has like a white silvery kind of shimmery effect to it. And again, you put it on the back of your palette knife. And this is also opaque. You don't see through it. You can already see how shiny it is. Put any excess in the jar. And can you see how it shimmers? This is really beautiful. Great for like if you're making wedding cards, like if you make a cupcake card, it's great for icing. And then this is how it dries. It's very similar. So that's our metallic white, and I'm running out of room here a little bit. Let me move things over. Okay, the next one is our opaque crackle. Now this one is a one-step crackle, and all you do is spread it out, and then as it dries, it will crack. And it's best to put a thinner coat for small cracks and a thicker coat for larger cracks. I'm just going to do just one swipe over here. And this one, you kind of want it doesn't have to be flat, but you'll see the cracks more if it's like a solid coverage. But you can do like small and big, so make it like thin and thick. So on first glance, before it dries, you wouldn't realize that it's going to dry cracked. But as it dries, it looks like this. And in the middle, we did a thicker coat, and around the edges is the thinner cracks. So that's our opaque crackle. Now we have the transparent gloss. This is another transparent paste that dries with a gloss finish as compared to a matte finish. And then, once again, we're going to apply it the same way. And something I didn't mention, often we get asked, can you set the paste with the heat tool? The answer is yes and no. If you use a heat tool when it's very wet, it will start to bubble. But if you let it dry a little bit before you heat it up, then it's less chance to bubble. So if you don't mind the effect of your paste bubbling, sometimes it's kind of cool. You can go ahead and use a heat tool, but be aware that it will do that. But if you like to have it dry, like you see here, then don't heat it. Don't dry it with a heat tool. Okay, let me show you this up close. And then here is what it looks like when it's dry. So you can see right through to the canvas, and it has that shine. Let me bring this up and show you the difference close up between this is a transparent matte and this is the transparent gloss. Okay, so now that you're familiar with all of our texture pastes, keep watching this playlist for some creative ways to use them. And to be notified when our next video is posted, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you